guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm just gonna show you how I wash my brushes. So I use the Zote soap, and I bought mine from Home Depot, but I believe you can also buy it at Walmart. I'm just gonna take you guys to my kitchen sink. That's not usually where I wash it, but for the purposes of this video, I'm just gonna show you. It's big enough and it has enough space I can really show you what I do. So if you want to see how I clean my dirty brushes, then please keep watching. So what I usually do is I wet my brush. What I use is this soap, and this is a Zote soap. It's basically for washing clothes. So this is what I use to wash my brushes. And I think I bought this for like $1.79 at Home Depot. So I wet it and then I just swirl it on the inside just like this. As you can see, it's getting brown, right? So I just swirl. So I usually wet the brush first and then swirl it around. I'm gonna put this down. So you can see the sink is already dirty. Then I use my hands, right? Look, to just massage everything. Then I'll turn on the water and swirl it in my hands, get all that product out. Okay, so this is the first round. As you can see, it's no longer brown, it's white, but I know that there's still more stuff in here. So basically, I'm just gonna repeat it, but I would rinse the soap out and just do it one more time. And I kind of like to get my brushes flat like this. So you can see, once that stud is white, then I will stop. Now, ideally, you should wash your brushes every week, especially if you do your makeup daily. Once you get all that gunk out of your brushes, you would, you know, really diminish your breakouts. So actually, I do this step until I think that the brush is clean. So even after I do this, if I'm still seeing like foundation, then I would do it again. So one more time. So I really haven't washed these brushes in a while. Okay, those suds are white. So once I'm done with that, I just take the brush and I squeeze it just to, you know, start the drying process. And I kind of just do that, and then I dry my brushes upside down like this. Okay, so for my beauty blender, I wet it and I basically do the same thing. I just swirl it around in the soap. So it's like this. It was flat when I bought it, but it's like this because, you know, I've just been like digging into it. So do you see? This is dirty. Now this beauty blender is unlike its last. It has a lot of cuts into it, so I just squish my hands together like this to make sure I could get, you know, all that gunk out of the middle. So there's a hole right here in the blender. I still use it. I still use it, but yeah. Right, and then I open the pipe and I am just letting the water get into it, and then I'm squeezing. Now I know this has more product in it, so I'm gonna repeat that step. Wash out the soap a little bit, go back in, get some more in there. Yep, so it's still like squeezing a little brown. Now this is like the quickest way that I found to, you know, wash my beauty blender and my brushes. I used to do hand soap and olive oil, but that takes so long. It takes a long time to get gunk out of your brushes and your beauty blender. So this actually is like the best way that I found. So usually I do it either 2 to 3 times, you know, depending on how dirty the brushes are. I think this one is pretty much done. So I mean, this you could basically do every day for your beauty blender because look how quick that was. So then once I'm done, I just like squeeze it in my hand and there we are. So I made sure that I dried out the brushes before I put them here. Well, I made sure that I squeezed them out before I put them here, and then I just laid them on a paper towel to dry. So this is just on my table in my dining room. I put down the paper towels and then I lay my brushes like this and let them dry. Yeah, so that's how I clean my brushes. I like to prop them up, you know, on a wall if I have, so that they could really dry like this. But where I live right now, I don't have that space to really prop up all my brushes, so you know, that's kind of a bummer. But I try my best to squeeze out a lot of the water before I put them to lie down like that. And yeah, that's basically what I do. I wish I could have found my cream beauty blender to show you guys how clean and how quick the Zote soap works, but hopefully what you saw convinced you. And it is very inexpensive. I think I paid $1.50 for mine. You could find it at Walmart, I think, for 99 cents. Not everywhere, but some places have it for 99 cents. So a cleanser for your brushes and your beauty blender that's under $2 to $3, I think you really can't go wrong. So I hope that this was helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what else you would like to see from me. I have a whole lot of stuff coming up. I just got a package in the mail that I'm super excited about, so that video will be coming soon. You know, you can follow me on my social media platforms. It's LaDocBeat on Instagram and on Snapchat, and LaBeat Inc. on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you so much guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye.